Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today what I want to discuss is how to get started in the modeling industry. Also, I have an ebook that I want to give you guys. So stick with me to the end of this video and you're going to get something special. Alright guys, so the very first step into getting started in the modeling industry is that you have to know what type of model you want to be. Are you a fitness model? Are you a plus size model? Are you a petite model? Are you high fashion? Are you runway? Are you commercial prints, etc.? You must know what category you fit into so that way you can concentrate your efforts into those categories of modeling. Once you figure out what type of modeling you want to get into and what best fits your features, the next thing you want to do is to get your feet wet. So whether it's doing some trade for prints, collaborating with photographers to build their portfolio and you're also building your portfolio, or whether it's working with designers to do some shows, maybe even for free, whether it's going to open calls and castings, just so you know what it feels like. And even if you get rejected, that's okay because this is part of the industry. Getting that experience is very important because it's gonna make you more comfortable when you get represented and you're ready for some real work, and that would increase your booking ratio as well. The third step into getting started in the modeling industry is to find an agent. Now, if you guys remember step number one, I said step number one is to know what type of model you want to be. This is very important because when you go out to agencies, you want to make sure that you're going out to agencies that represents your category. So for example, if you're a fitness model or your commercial print model, you have no business going to an agent that only represents high fashion models because you're likely going to get rejected. You're going to waste your time, you're going to get embarrassed, you're wasting the agency's time, so it's just not a good look. So know what type of models the agency represents, know if it's the right fit for you before you go in. For those of you outside the United States, the best way to get started in the modeling industry is to look up some competitions, some local competitions or some big international competitions. One that comes to mind is Elite Model Look. Elite Model Look is a model competition that takes place in 30 countries around the world. This is one of the best ways to get discovered as an aspiring model. This is going to give you the most exposure that you can get at this stage of your career. So Elite Model Look, if they're in your country, make sure you try to participate in this year's competition. Elite Model Look is actually responsible for discovering supermodels like Gisele Bündchen, Jordan Dunn, and some others. So again, if they're in your country, make this an absolute must. Try to be in the next competition, submit, apply. I'm going to leave a link in the description box down below where you can apply for it. The last tip I want to give you guys is to make sure you dedicate some time for your modeling career because modeling is something that's very time intensive. You're constantly traveling, you're going on go-sees, you're going on open calls, especially on short notice. So if you have a full-time job or if you're still in school, this could be something that could be very demanding on your schedule because a lot of times agencies would demand that you go to open calls and castings on very short notice and they expect you to be there without any excuses. So you want to make sure that you have a flexible schedule, whether you're working a part-time job that's somewhat flexible or you have a flexible school schedule, or maybe you're taking a time off from school. Make sure you have that dedicated time to focus on your modeling career because if you're kind of doing this half in, half out, you're really not going to get much out of it. So go for it, dedicate your time and just do it. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. The last thing that I do want to mention is that I have an ebook that I've written to give you guys the best tips on how you can get started in the modeling industry. I've gone into more details than I have in this video in the ebook. So do check that out. It's only $1 because I'm not trying to charge you guys too much for it. So it's just $1. It's essentially free. So if you guys have $1, please drop that in. Download the ebook. It's definitely going to help your career. Once again, I'm going to leave some other links down below in the description box. If you guys have any comments, questions, if you're having issues with the ebook, drop a comment down below. And if you like this video, I appreciate a thumbs up as always. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.